Welcome to the Friday edition of BodyBags. I'm your reviewer, Chris, from Chris B Movies. You know my name is Chris, and you know I love B Movies. And this is Bootleg Week here at BodyBags, which was a really cool idea. I kind of like this one because I have quite a few bootlegs in my collection. But trying to figure out which one to do, I decided to do Midnight Killer because this is a movie that needs to be known to the world. When you think of Lamberto Bava, you think Demons, Demons 2, Graveyard Disturbance, but no one ever talks about Midnight Killer, an amazing giallo from 1986. And like I say, written and produced by Lamberto Bava, music by Claudio Simonetti, so you know the music is solid in this film. It fits beautifully within the context of the film, just beautiful music. And, it just brings out the intensity of this film. I'm just saying. But this is your typical giallo type film where a killer kills women and detectives are trying to find who it is. And you don't really know who it is until the end of the film, and then you feel stupid because you never even thought about it. So yeah, great surprise. Amazing job, though. I bought this one from Revoke.com. Revoke.com is just an amazing, amazing distribution site. For movies that you can't buy on Blu-ray and DVD right now, Revoke.com is bound to have them. Before the Lamp got Vinegar Syndrome distribution, Revoke.com had it. Before Massacre in Dinosaur Valley was at Severin, Revoke.com had it. Before Mystics and Bali was at Mondo Macabro, Revoke.com had it. I'm just saying. So here's what the inside looks like. Beautiful. And here's a couple trading cards they give you, which is really cool. For Hands of Death. Has a little, they talk about it a little bit. They show you prints from the film. A little description of the film. The lamp, like I say. Which I've had this for many, many years. The lamp just got a distribution for Vinegar Syndrome and Scared Stiff. And I got a couple Scared Stiff ones, so. And I also got a magnet that I've had in my fridge for years from Revoke.com. So if you're looking for a film that you really want to buy, that doesn't have DVD or Blu-ray distribution, horror film, exploitation film, go to Revoke.com because they are bound to have it. They're still in business and they still do an amazing job. And the print looked beautiful. Amazing. So this is, your typical giallo film. So a police officer sees his wife going to like a Victoria's Secret store. And she's looking for some sexy panties to put on. So he's all excited and stuff. So he's like creeping up on her, watching her. And so she goes into the dressing room, and when she goes into the dressing room, he decides to get flowers from this random lady who's selling flowers. And he has flowers ready, and he's ready for her to come out to give them to her, and all of a sudden, he sees a man in there with her. He sees the shoes of a man, but he suspects the man, and now he suspects that she's cheating on him. So when they get back home, he's waiting, and he's pissed. And he confronts her about it, and they get into this big argument, big fight. She kicks him out of the house. He goes after her. She stabs him. He grabs her head and tries drowning her in dirty dishwater. Almost killed her, but didn't, and stepped back. And she's like, get out of my house. And he leaves and takes off. He goes to his friend Sarah's house, who's also a police investigator. And he's like, I almost killed her. I don't know what to do. Oh, my God. I'm not like this. She's like, calm down, calm down. You didn't kill her. She'll be fine. Just hang out here for a little bit and whatever. And he's like, can I stay here? And she's like, no. You can stay here for a while, but you can't live here with me. Because they had a thing going on from back in the day. And he had cheated on his wife before with her. So it was like... So in the meantime, the police officer's wife's getting in the shower, and all of a sudden, this guy breaks into the bathroom and stabs her, and now kills her. And now they think that this police officer is accused of killing his wife. So he's hiding, he's running away. But Sarah, the other police detective, vouches for him. Says like, no, he ain't like that. A real serial killer killed her. A real serial killer killed her. But the investigators are still suspecting, especially Piero Terzi, investigator extraordinaire. He really believes that the cop killed his wife. And so there's this continuing conflict between him and Sarah throughout the whole film about who really did it. Was it a real serial killer? Or was it the police officer who went back and did the deed? So in the meantime, a lot of things are going on. Now, Carol Terzi, who's the Inspector Piero Terzi's daughter, wants to be a criminologist. So she's studying under Sarah and learning from Sarah and really into study and really trying to find out about this Midnight Killer who was killed many years ago. He also went by the name of, Midnight Ripper. Yeah, he was the Midnight Ripper. I mean, Midnight Killer, but he was also referred to as Midnight Ripper, kind of like a Jack the Ripper, where he would have sex with the woman before he killed her. But but as more killings are going on, they're just plain old killings. There's no sex beforehand. So the original Midnight Killer was murdered, was killed, was burnt to death. But they feel like he never died, and he's still alive. But Turtsy's like, no, he's dead. He's dead. I'm telling you, he's dead. I watched and saw the body. Yeah, and everyone is saying, yeah, he's dead. You know, especially when they did an autopsy. That was really him, and he really died. He's not coming back. But now Sarah, the killer is coming after Sarah now. And Sarah sees the Midnight Killer, Midnight Ripper, as the actual person. I mean, she sees him. And now many other people, including Carol Turtsy, are starting to see the Midnight Killer, who died many years ago. So now that they're seeing him, they're like, well, he's still alive. But you're going to find out between the context of the film if it's really him or it's someone masquerading to be him. I'm not going to tell you because I think you really need to see this film. It's tense. It slow builds. But you really want to find out what the hell is going on. And at the end, I had a couple of things in mind. A couple of ideas of what was going on and who it actually was. I was almost right, but boom, I felt stupid at the end because it was not what I expected. And I kind of like that. And with any great giallo film, the investigator says, he's gone for good. And then, as you see the dead body of the person that it actually was, the credits start coming up. I love that. I love that. That's such like an old school giallo thing. But Midnight Killer never gets discussed within some of the greatest giallos of all time, like Deep Red, Cat of Nine Tails. You know, some of the greatest of all time. And it's right up there with the best. Lamberto Bava, he knew what he was doing when he made this giallo film. And like I say, no one ever talks about this one, but the world should see this one. So go to Revoke.com and pick up Midnight Killer. I think you can get it for like $10. It is so worth it. And if you've watched everything from Lamberto Bava and never seen this one, you'll be very impressed by this one. It may be right up there with some of his best films. Amazing film. And wow, Claudio Simonetti has never been better. Just amazing, amazing music in this film that fit perfectly within the context of the film. Absolute gem, Midnight Killer. I give it an 8 out of 10. Absolutely magnificent film. And again, one that never gets talked about. One of the best bootlegs I got, baby. And maybe, if you go to Revoke.com and pick this one up, it may be one of the best bootlegs you'll ever get. Well, again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate it if you go to Revoke.com and order from them because they're a great little company. And you can get some gems from them. No Blu-rays, just DVDs, but if you still collect DVDs, definitely a lot of gems in there. If you don't, just collect Blu-rays and 4K, hey, no problem with that. I basically do the same. But I would definitely buy from Revoke again, because they run a great service. And they give you a magnet. That can be on your fridge for many years to come. But yeah, check out Midnight Killer. Awesome, awesome film. And I hope I've inspired you to buy this one. Thanks for watching. Please like if you like, and please subscribe to BodyBags. Maybe Chris B Movies if you like as well. Or maybe bring more bootlegs to the table, you know what I'm saying? And check out all the other BodyBags reviewers. They're all awesome. And there's some heavy hitters coming up Saturday and Sunday, so check them out as well. But don't forget to watch those late night horror movies. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. Don't forget to tune in to another episode of a show we call BodyBags.